Hi, I'm originally from South Africa, where I went to university and I did my law degree before I traveled on my overseas expedition. Along the way, I met a wonderful Northland boy from New Zealand, Donald Kidd, and he not only convinced me that New Zealand was the land of milk and honey, but that he was a great catch as well. So I followed him to Northland, immigrated to New Zealand in 1998. We started off managing his family farm before moving to Southland for our first share milking job, our 50-50 share milking job. We were awarded the Southland Share Milker of the Year title in 2007. And now we live in the best kept secret in New Zealand, which is Southland, on our equity partnership farm, a 600-cow farm. We have 3 children. Our eldest son is 17 and he's in year 13. We've got a 14-year-old daughter in year 10, and we have a younger daughter who is 10 years old and in year 7. Family is really important to me. They are my foundation, and if that foundation's not strong, then I won't be able to go out and do all the other things that I do. I have a few industry roles and positions and projects that I'm involved in, but what they all have in common is my belief that people are the most important aspect of our industry, that if we look after people, then everything else in the industry is looked after. Some of my roles include being a trustee for the Southern Dairy Development Trust. I am also on the Federated Farmers Southland Executive. I have done some consulting work for FarmStrong and very excited to be collaborating with FarmStrong to create more of a focus on women's health and well-being. I am the Escalator Program Director. This is a program run by the Agri Women's Development Trust that is focused on business, leadership and governance. I do a lot of coaching for AWDT as well as facilitation on their other programs. I have also done a lot of work for Dairy Women's Network. I've presented workshops for their regional conveners as well as at their national conference, and I have been involved in chairing the national conference as well. I don't have a lot of spare time, and I do love reading and I love travel and socializing, but there are 3 core things that I'm very interested in. The first one, as I said before, is my family. Working off farm as well as raising a family means that one of my deep focuses is on connecting with them as much as possible. Sometimes that connection looks like idyllic, beach holidays in Northland. Sometimes it looks like me yelling at my kids and trying to create some sort of order out of all the chaos. The second thing I'm really interested in is I am a lifelong learner, so that means that there's always something fascinating to read up on, or a new TED Talk to watch, or countless articles on the internet. And the third thing that I'm really obsessed with is understanding human behavior. I'm fascinated by people and why they do what they do. And the good thing about that is that it means I never run out of any subject matter. Being awarded the Dairy Woman of the Year title would mean a lot to me, both personally and professionally. It would be an acknowledgement of all the work that I and others do to focus on growing and developing others. Having the title would create a lot of opportunities and the platform for me to talk about the benefits of creating a positive culture change in our industry so that people are at the forefront and at the center of everything that we do. And finally, it would mean that I would get to demonstrate to the other amazing dairy farming women the importance and the value of following your passions and your beliefs, even if that means stepping outside your comfort zone.